discussion, we will talk about your homework.
Không nghe nha. I can't hear you clearly.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so
Sorry.
anyway, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so
Today it's so noisy because we have holiday
oh, it's
for children.
holiday. Oh, okay, so no work for children.
Yes.
So there are children in your home. Okay, that's okay. And here, uh, we will read about actor's career. So career also means profession. Okay.
Yes.
We will talk about uh, how people use acting as their career. Okay. And of course, best Vietnamese films. Anyway, I watched some of the videos that about the best Vietnamese film that we choose. Unfortunately, there are no videos with English subtitle. Okay. But but I
You
think
can understand.
yeah, but I think it's a drama.
Yes.
And if translated
Drama
to
about family.
and it's not yet finished. They are still filming. Is that right?
No, it's really it finished.
Oh, it's finished. Okay.
Yes.
And if translated to English, it means go home, daughter.
Yes.
It's yeah, it's a very dramatic, very tragic. It's about family.
Yes.
It was a good film. I saw the video. It was good. I can tell that it was good, but I'm just sad because there are no subtitles.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to know how the story goes, but no subtitle. Okay. May- Maybe one day someone will upload it and put subtitle. Okay, I'll just wait for that day to come. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I because I love drama. Like I
Drama.
told you, I like crying while watching films.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, here we will read article after this, but before reading, here are the vocabulary that you will encounter. Okay, so this is, can you read each one?
Okay. Audition, live event, director, behind the scenes,
Okay,
character, performance, producer,
okay,
meeting,
good. Okay, very good. Very good. But here you said event.
live and
Uh,
event,
it's event.
event,
Yes, very good. And for the
event.
scenes, anyway, you corrected yourself for the scenes. The first time you read this, you mispronounced, but then you came back, you read it again, and you were able to say scenes. So very good. Okay. So from this word, are there words that you do not know the meaning?
I know.
No. Okay, very good. So it means that you're ready to read the article.
Yeah.
Okay, so here. So this is about actor careers. Okay,
So,
careers. Okay. So now we will read about how actors do or how our actors make acting as their career or as their profession. Okay, so can you please start reading from here?
yeah. Okay. Actors audience audition for roles and if selected, perform those roles to bring the characters to life. Their work might be on a move or television set, in the theater, during a live event,
Yeah.
or any other place where performance is needed. They may they might work on any level of the profession, from being an HR in a larger cast to appearing in starring roles.
Okay.
Actor careers in deep
Depth.
much depth.
Okay, good.
Much of an actor's time is spent rehearsing their part, working with directors and producers, meeting
Okay.
with agents, or
Agents.
agents,
Okay.
or casting directors, reading scripts, attending meetings, and otherwise attending to behind the scenes necessities. necessities.
Okay.
Some might spend grueling hours on set, while others might tour with a group to perform in many different cities. Some might move across the world to film on location. The work is often not steady. Many actors will perform scores of characters during their careers.
Okay, very good. Okay. But first, we will practice your pronunciation for this word. Okay. Can you read again this word?
Sense.
Okay. Sense. You said sense, but it's scenes.
Scene.
Scenes. Okay.
Scene.
Okay.
I but
Sense, scenes. But you just say it longer. Like, scenes. It's short. Like, the E is short, but for this, longer E. Scenes.
scenes.
Okay,
Scenes.
very good. And
Scenes.
how about this word?
TD.
See,
Speed.
okay. It's ah,
And
ah. So steady.
steady.
Okay, very
Steady.
good. Okay, so scenes and
Steady.
steady. So, did you understand everything that you read?
Yes.
Okay.
I prepare my lessons so
Oh, okay, very good. That's amazing. So, this, so it means that you are dedicated with your study.
yeah.
You are really um, so you're really organized with your schedule. So very good. Okay. So since you said that uh, you understand everything, I think you're ready for the next slide. So here.
Yeah.
So this. So what we will do is you will have to answer these questions. Okay. So so for the first question is after you read the article and discovered how the life of actor goes, do you think you want to be an actor?
Sometimes I want to be an actor. Because when I was at high school, uh, my class had tiếng Việt là
Like drama club?
um, word from me. I um I don't know how to say.
Like, like um
Wait. Communication. I know. Ah, acting. We have acting, and I play a character in the acting.
And the, in
So
a and so it's like a play,
yes,
role play.
yes, and everybody said I could be an actor.
Oh, so you know how to act.
Yes,
Okay. So if you are not a doctor today, you could have been an actress.
yes,
You think
maybe.
so? Okay. Okay, so very good. Well, that's acting is actually a talent because not everyone can act. Like
Yes,
me, I don't think I can act. I am talkative. I like talking, but when it comes to acting, I don't know. If we are having role play when I was in high school, I just keep on laughing. And you like, and then my classmates will laugh, and then I will ruin our play.
yeah,
Yeah, because of course, when you're acting, you have to pretend that you're someone, and I don't know. It's just not my talent. Okay, so very good. So for the question number two, what do you think about the career? Like, what can you say about the actor's career? Like, how they do
yeah.
it?
As you said, the actor care is very difficult. Not all people can do that. Um, Many actors very have to work very hard um to play. Yeah, something like that. Um, um, some people a little can be famous and they can earn many money, a lot of money, but
Yes,
most of the people uh, uh, are uh, uh, are the actor. They can be they just can be a minor actor or HR actor. So it is difficult to life. I think that.
yeah, yes, yes. A good point. You have a good point there. Like, there are many people who wants to be an actor, who wants to see themselves on television, but then only few people are given chance to be stars.
Yeah.
Although when you become a star, okay, you'll have lots of money, but then, but then out of 1,000 people, only one can be a star.
Yes.
So yeah, good point. So that's correct. It's very difficult job. So So after saying that, you would still rather be a doctor than an
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I only can be a extra actor.
Yes, yes, like passerby, or you're
Yes.
the one who's ordering on a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So very good. Okay. So for question number three, is it a job with good wages? I think for your answer in number two, you also included this one. Like you said
Yeah.
that if you become a star, you can have lots of money.
Yes.
Only yes, only if you become famous. Okay.
Stop.
Yes. If you have, and also only if you have the heart to listen to all the criticism. Okay. Yeah. Because of the technology now, like uh, almost all the actors are victims of cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Because you can make a dummy account and then message all the actors that they are ugly, they are fat, and then they can see your face. Okay, so very good. It also means that you understood well what you read. So good point for your reading comprehension. And for your expressing your thought, as always, you did an impressive job. Like, you gave me a very good sentence construction. Like, even though it takes a little moment for you to find some words. Okay. Like, sometimes you post and you think, but you do it very rarely. Okay, so that's okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think you're ready for the next slide. So
Yes.
here, so it says here that you are going to write an article for a magazine called "My Most Favorite Vietnamese Film." Yes. So instead of answering that, actually, this is the reason why I ask you to make your homework.
Yes.
So all your answers for these questions are inside your homework. Okay. Yes, I will just put your homework here.
Okay.
And let's make this part here smaller. So your favorite film is Go Home Daughter. Okay.
Yes. Go home.
I'll I'll just say the English name because I can't pronounce the Vietnamese title.
Về nhà đi con.
Vinyadikan. Like that.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds like
That's right.
French. It- to me, it sounds like a French word. Vinyadikan.
Yes.
It's good to hear. It's very good in the ear. Okay. So you said, in my opinion, can you read your homework?
Yes. In my opinion, the best film in Vietnam is Go Home, which I have just watched. This the 85-part TV serial. It's family film. There are four people in the family, father and three daughters. The mother was died when the third daughter was born. The plot is cold and familiar. I cry a lot. The father did everything to his children were happiness, but that was dry all the time.
Okay, okay, so very good. This is good, but we'll just have a one correction here. The mother was died. Why do you think that this is? Yes, why do you think that this is? The grammar is incorrect.
The mother died.
Okay, okay, very good. Yeah, okay, so good job because I don't need to correct your grammar because when you read it again, you notice what which part is wrong. So good job. So here, so this is for question number one. This is the title. Okay, and you like it because it's very familiar. So it's very like um, it happens in real life.
Yes.
So the drama happens in real life. So the mother died. Oh, the mother died when the third daughter was born. Okay. Also, all the three girls that I saw, they were sisters. I thought one of them is a mother, so they are all sisters. Okay. So why do you think um, this TV series is very famous in Vietnam?
Yes, very famous. Uh, when uh, uh, when the film still play, still show many people wait look look forward to watching
Yes.
a new part.
And it's do they have movie version for this?
Can you
Uh,
ask again?
do they have movie version for this or just a TV series?
Just TV serial.
So it's 85 part. How long did it run? Like it was running for how many years?
I know. Only I think 3 or 4 months.
Oh, but 85 part?
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot. Like,
uh,
oh,
3 or 4, five
fi-
parts per week.
oh, okay, every day. Okay. So that's why I thought it was shown like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Okay. So 85. So for just 3 months.
Yes.
Yes. But I googled this one and I saw a lot of reviews and it's really famous in your country.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the film winner in the um, my gì nhỉ?
Like your Oscar version.
In Vietnam.
Yes, like Oscar in Vietnam. Oh, so she's best actress.
Yes,
Oh, so this, yeah, I
the
really
best
hope, yeah, I really hope that there will be an English subtitle someday because it's a phenomenal series,
yeah.
and it also good for the children because there are little violence included in the scene.
No. Mm,
Oh, it's not for children. It's not child friendly.
yes, the children
Oh,
can see very, very little violent scenes.
okay. Because you are also against violence scenes with violent scenes. Okay. Okay, so very
Yeah.
good. Okay, so are you ready for the next slide?
Yes.
Okay. So okay. So for here, these are the useful phrases. Okay. It says that this is the useful phrases, and they are mentioning about. I'm not familiar with this because it's a foreign. I mean, it's a Vietnamese film, I guess.
14 lives.
Yes. Is
I
this
don't know.
from your country? Oh, how about this? Or this author?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe this is an older.
I know police drive fuel.
Oh, okay. Okay. But anyway, can you read this this part here? Everything from 1 to 3. Okay.
The floating lights were a hit among Vietnamese and foreign audience, and his I and is based on the award-winning best-selling short story Police Drive Side by Vietnamese author Nguyễn Ngọc Tú.
Number 2.
Actors, audience, audience,
Okay.
audition.
Again. Okay.
For the roles, and if selected, perform those roles to bring the characters to life.
Okay. Number 3. There.
There was maybe on a movie or television set in a theater during a live event, 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 yeah, or any other place where performance is needed.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Oh, very good. But okay, can you say this word again?
Trash. Phew, I forgot.
Okay, it's field.
Here, field.
Field. Okay,
Yeah.
field. There's a e sound. Okay, very good. But I just noticed sometimes you actually this is common for Vietnamese. Like you forgot the plural sound, like audience. Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of saying audiences, you said audience. Okay. And also be very careful with your S sounds like is and was. Okay. Sometimes when you're reading, like audience and A, instead of saying is, you say E. Okay. But then, but then as you continue reading, uh, you you were able to read other words with S sounds correctly. Okay. But it's just that sometimes, maybe especially if you are reading fast, you you skip the S words. Yes, you tend to do that, but every time I make you read it again, you can pronounce it. Actually, you can pronounce it. So that is just my comment for your reading. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So for here, this is the example that they gave, boundless rice field. Something that you told me that you never saw. Okay.
Yes, I never
Okay.
saw that. I heard about that, but I never saw that.
Okay. It's it's a short story. Maybe it's an independent film or a film that was never shown in big cinemas.
Mm.
Because sometimes there are films that they will show it outside your country, like in Cannes Festival, but not in our country.
Uh, no, I think because the film show very a long time ago, so
Oh,
I didn't I don't see that.
oh, so this is a old film.
Yes, very
Okay,
old film.
okay, okay. So, okay, just so this is these words here in bold letters. Okay, so just familiarize these words, especially when you're talking to someone about films, like perform those roles. It might be on television. Okay. Like if someone asks you, who is that actor? You should, oh, that's the actor who performed the role of from the movie called. Okay, you don't have to remember to really remember. Just familiarize these phrases. Okay. Okay, so do you have questions for me before I go to the next slide? Okay, now, okay. So let's go to the next slide here. So it's free talk. Okay, so what we will do here is we will just talk. So, talk to your teacher about the benefits of reading books. Okay, so we've been talking about films, okay, like
Yes,
films and movies. Okay. But unfortunately, you don't read always.
sometimes really, really,
Yes,
really, I read.
really, yeah. I understand because, like, if you are in medicine school, like, you always read books that are as thick as this one.
Yes, very boring.
Yes. So, to enjoy your time, if you have free time, that's what most doctors do. They watch movies or Netflix. Do you also watch Netflix?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So, okay. But anyway, we'll just, uh, I will just, I just want to ask your opinion, even if you, you rarely read books? Okay. Let's just hear your opinion. Okay. So for number one, here. How does reading books help you in your work or study?
Mm, I think when 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 you read a book, you can more in more information about the uh, society about the life and knowledge. You can gì nhỉ? You can
Okay, you can. It's okay.
uh, I forgot a plea in the life
Okay.
in your life. Uh, yeah, I think that, and you can uh, draw work or study also. I can read book too. how how to become a doctor.
Yes, when you're studying. Okay. Because because sometimes when you rely on internet, the internet gives you so many facts that are actually not correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, but before you answer question number two, uh, you did well with question number one. You just have to here practice this word. You mentioned this word. Can you read this again?
Applied.
Okay, applied. Because earlier you said I can plead in real life.
Applied.
Yes, you said plead, but it's okay because when I made you read, okay, you're able to say applied. Okay.
Applied.
Yes. Okay. So for number two, do you find reading relaxing?
Yes. I, um, when I was at high school,
Yes.
I read the New Moon, and
Oh yes, new
I
moon.
can't stop. I can't stop read the book. That book is very exciting. It's very interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting. That's right. But the movie is. Are you okay with the movie? Are you satisfied with the movie?
uh,
Not.
I watch all of part that
Yeah.
movie.
Yes, but it's different from the book.
Only one
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
because it's too long.
Yes, it's too long. And yeah. I don't like the movie because I don't find Kristen Stewart. She's not pretty for me. Yes.
Why?
I don't, because when you read the book describe the Bella. That's her name,
Yeah.
right? Yes. They describe Bella as very pretty girl, and then here comes Kristen Stewart. I don't know. I just don't find her face pretty.
Yeah.
That pretty. She is pretty, but Bella on the book was very pretty.
Yes. Uh, I think because when we read, we can make the character uh, in my in my opinion, I
Yes,
think that you can imagine everything.
yes. We create image that we want
Yes.
when we're reading
Yeah.
books. Okay, so that's the book that you read. So have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
Can you say that again? Name of the book.
50 Shades of Grey. Have you? Do you know that book?
Uh, I know the film.
Yes. Have you read that one?
uh, No, I never read book, that book.
But you should read that. Anyway, you're a doctor, so you know all the physical aspects of human anatomy. Okay, because this is the last trilogy book that I read. It's
Yeah.
yes, it's three parts. Okay, but for the first and second book I read everything, but for the third part I just skip, especially the scenes with love making. There's just too much. I just want to
Yes.
know the stories. I just skip. It's too much. Like it's not realistic.
Yes.
Yes. If people will do that in real life, they will die. Okay. And I did not watch the movie because I don't like the actor playing Christian Grey. So yeah, I have that
Okay.
kind of attitude when I don't like the actor playing the movie version, I don't watch the movie.
Yes.
Okay, so very good. Okay, so for number three, what what can you learn from books?
I can learn everything from the books.
Yes, like you can learn science, math, romance,
Yes.
horror. Just like horror. Do you like scary movies?
No, no.
Oh,
I very scared ghost.
yeah. All my Vietnamese students, none of you likes scary movies.
Not me. When I stay home alone, I have to lie all night.
Oh,
Turn
I like
turn I have to turn the light all
on
night.
it only if you watch scary movies.
No,
Oh,
now I can't.
even now, like every
um,
night when you sleep, the lights is on.
yes.
Oh, then what happens if you do overtime? Then you are inside a hospital, inside your clinic or inside a hospital.
Mm, but sometimes, but when I was at the hospital, I don't scare because
Okay.
in the hospital has many people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, before when I was still working at a hospital, and then especially if it's 2 in the morning, then I have to go to the second floor or third floor. I'm always looking at the corner if I can see a shadow or a ghost, but I never saw a ghost. I never saw. But some nurses they're telling me that they saw something, they saw someone moving or someone talking. But then when I tried, like just out of curiosity, when I tried roaming around the hospital, I d- I never saw ghosts. But I'm happy.
Uh, can you say again?
But I'm happy that I never saw a ghost. Like I'm curious, but I don't know if I happened to see a ghost. I don't know if
Yes.
yeah,
Do do you believe in God is real?
uh, I believe in spirit. Well, I do believe in ghosts because some people they really testify that they saw a ghost. I believe in ghosts, but maybe I'm just not attracted to ghosts, or the ghost doesn't like me, which is I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So how about you? Have you seen anything scary while you're doing your work?
No,
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah, okay. Good for you.
I am lucky.
But anyway, most doctor they tell their patients that oh don't believe that it's not true
Yeah.
because if the patients will get scared, They will check out from the hospital. No more money. Okay. Okay. So anyway, for the last question, what skills can you improve on when you read?
Mm, I think I can improve the my I can improve my communication.
Yes.
Uh, I will have a lot words to when I speak. Talk. I
Yes.
think I think it's that.
Yes, that's actually right. So when you're reading, especially if it's an English book, uh, you can you can improve your skills, especially English skills, like your reading comprehension and your vocabulary. Because when you're reading, there are lots of foreign words that you will encounter. Okay? Because no matter how good we speak, the English vocabulary is just limitless. Okay, it's
Yeah.
limitless. Every day we learn new words. So that's also one way to improve your vocabulary. You read books.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's actually better if you read your books out loud.
Yeah. I will try to read a lot of books.
Yes, you read it out loud. Although you have to close your door when you are inside your room.
Yes, of course.
Because other people might wonder what's happening to her.
What it is?
What is she talking about? Okay, but that's one way. But but still, the best way to improve your communication is talking. When you keep talking, find someone who talks English and just keep talking, talking, talking. And you don't have to read a book. Okay, you can read like just a small article or a short article that you can find on the internet. Okay, just read
Yeah.
that. And what else? Oh, also one way to help you improve your English skills is when you are thinking by yourselves. I know it's hard because we are used to our local language, to our mother tongue, the language that we speak. But it helps when you are imagining things. Uh, you should think about that in English. Okay.
Yes, I know, but it is very hard. Very
No,
hard.
yeah, I understand. Especially with your profession, like you're gonna think something in English, like when you have a patient and you are thinking about their their tumor, like that's too much to think, and then you have to think about it on
Yes.
English. Yeah, that's really hard, but you can try that sometimes. Okay. And
Yeah.
when you are also watching movie, try watching movie in English without subtitle.
Yeah.
Because when there is subtitle, sometimes we are just passive. Like, we rely on the subtitle. But when we are watching movie without subtitle, like we give extra effort to listen when they talk. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, but sometimes it's for grammar wise. Okay. For grammar wise, don't rely with the grammars on films because
Yeah.
mostly films they are using street languages, especially slang languages. Like if you notice, especially for black people, they pronounce words differently.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I think that's skills that you can acquire when you read a book. Okay,
Yes.
just yeah, that's for English. Okay, but of course for your profession or for all for other professions, books is also very important because we rely on books.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we are almost done. So just for your pronunciation, these are okay. You have very few words that you mispronounce. Okay, like just the scenes, steady, and applied. And so these are the uh, few words that you mispronounce. And yes, because for the other words, you just forgot to pronounce the S sounds. Okay, like is. Okay, just next time, just do that, or just don't forget the S sounds. Okay, like especially the is, was, has.
Okay.
Just be very basic and words with plural sound like mistake. Sometimes some people just read it mistake. They
Mistakes.
forgot that they're
Mistakes.
yes, they forgot the S sounds. Mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's just for your pronunciation and for your grammar. Uh, we did a correction. Like for your homework, we did a correction. Like was died, was died. But anyway, when I put underline and then you read it again, you immediately found the wrong composition. You immediately found out, oh, I put was. So you scratch out the was and just when her mother died. Okay, very good. So that is for your grammar and for vocabulary. Actually, I can't give you up, recommendations for your vocabulary because, like you said, you prepared for this class, so you understood all the words that you encountered. I don't have new words for your vocabulary today because you know everything, especially for this. Asked you about this, and you told me that all these words are familiar to you. Okay. And when I
Like
asked you to read,
event.
yeah,
Event. Event.
behind this. Okay, of course, you know the meeting. Producer is the person who gives money to make the film.
To make them.
Characters, of course, those are the main actor and actress.
Yes.
Behind the scenes. Can you give me behind the scenes or someone who works behind the scene?
Can you say again?
Can when making a movie, can you give me someone who works behind the scenes aside from the
Some.
director? Because the director works behind the scene. Aside from
Yes.
that,
Camera. No.
yes,
Yes.
cameraman, correct.
Um, a producer. No, no. Uh, I don't know what they say at all.
Okay, anyway, you understand well the behind the scene concept, like the cameraman, that's correct. And yes, and just few is the props man, the person like the makeup artist. Yes, they are part of behind the scene, like the script writer.
Stylist.
Yes, the stylist. Okay, so that's it. And audition, of course, I think you know this. The before you get the role, you will audition.
Yes.
And they will determine if you are good for the role or not. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
So for so here, you said that you know all the words, so this is okay. And I know that you understood as well because when I made you answer these questions, you gave amazing insight. Okay, so good job.
Thank you.
Okay, I think to this evening is a very easy class, and I'm very happy because you are cooperative. Like you like engaging on a conversation.
Yeah.
Yes. So you like talking, and I like that. I like a student who also likes to talk. Yeah. Because
I try
the
to
ma-
talk.
yeah, yes, you should, because the main reason that you enrolled with this is for your communication to improve.
Yes.
Because for the grammar, like it's grammars are all about theory. But what's important is your confidence when you talk.
Yeah.
Because when you have confidence, then everything else will follow. Your pronunciation, your intonation, your grammar will follow. Okay, so very good. So that's it for the summary. Like, okay. So I think I gave you all the suggestions and what's good about you. And again, you just for improvement, just yeah, the S sounds like is, was, has, and the plural sounds with words. So, oh, okay, so we have quote here. Don't let the opinions of others consume you. Okay,
Consume you.
consume. Do you know this word consume?
No, I don't know. I
Consume is like to eat you up or to get everything from you. Consume. Like for example, if you drink water, you consume the water.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So if you let the other people opinion consumes you, then you will lose yourself.
Yeah.
So don't let other people consumes you. Okay. But I don't think you have problem with this because you are a very friendly person. Okay, so this is the end of our lesson, and okay, for our next meeting, okay, what we will talk about is irregular past participles. Okay. So this is what you will expect next meeting, irregular past
Yes.
participle. Okay,
Yes.
just research a little about that, and okay, here. This is for your homework.
Photos.
Can you see it?
I can see.
Okay.
I can I
You can? Okay. I sent you your homework. So this is irregular past participle. Okay.
yeah, okay.
We've done this before, so I know that this will be very easy for you. Okay, so just answer this one, and we will check that on Monday.
Okay.
Okay, so
Uh,
thank you so much for your time, and I really enjoyed talking to you.
me too. I really like you.
Yeah, oh, me too. I really like it. Like I also learned so much from you, especially about. I appreciate about the film because I'm watching all the clips, and it was really a good film. That's why I'm so sad that I can find an English version. Yes. But anyway, if you're searching through internet and you find something with about the film with English subtitle, okay,
yeah.
just give me the link and I will watch that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Thank you.
good. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you on Monday. So, bye.